Hello and welcome to Krista So Crafty. My name is Krista. Today we are doing a review of the block of the week that we've been doing for the last 12 weeks. If you've joined along, thank you. I appreciate you, coming and hanging out with me. The blocks, so they're all right here on my wall. I really am happy with all the blocks. They're very nice. And I mean, you could definitely have color coordinated them. I didn't. I made mine all scrappy. I think that the very first block, I'm not too sure about my colors, but you know what? It is what it is. Then it is okay. The rest of them I'm really happy with. I quite like them. I don't think I have a favorite, but there are a few that I really do like. I like the pinwheel, of course, and I like the churn dash, and I love the maple leaf. I really like how that one came out. As far as what you can do with these, there's so many things. You could make them into a lap blanket. You know, I saw a thing the other day, and I might try turning some of these into it. It was like a shrug that you make for people who are in wheelchairs and stuff. So they don't want all the big blanket, but they need something on their shoulders and their back because, you know, I remember with my mom, she was always cold, like her shoulders and her back were always cold. So I might take some of these and make a shrug. So keep an eye out for that. And yeah, I think it would be a very cool thing. As well as I've got a bunch of other blocks, you know, orphan blocks that are hanging around. But that's one thing that I was thinking about. You could definitely use these as cushion covers. You could put a border around it and, you know, make the envelope style back. I'm making a video, and just so that's coming up as well. But yeah, so you could do that. So here's all the blocks that we have done, all 12 of them. I think they turned out great. There's some great blocks. Of course, there's many other blocks that are out there, but these are just ones that I have chosen. So let's start and do a quick review of all the blocks. So the very first block we did was the Disappearing 9 patch. Great little block, very versatile. And then we moved on to the Rail Fence. Again, another versatile block. Change the colorway around and you could have a totally different looking block. And then we have the Shoe Fly block. That's again another fun one that you can, you know, have a center, a focus material in the middle. And then we moved on and we did the Square in a Square. Again, you can have a focus material. As you can see on this one, I did the little fun little girl there, you know, 5 o'clock cocktail juggle. It's kind of fun. And then we moved on to the Churn Dash block. Again, that's another fun one. It can make quite a statement. And again, you could put a focused material in there. And then we moved over to the Log Cabin block. Another great one. You know, as you can see, you have now, if we were to have done all the dark blues but different patterns, you know, and same with the light, all different patterns of light, and then done this same thing, it really tends to pop. And then we move over to the Maple Leaf block. Very cool. I love the red and white, and the block itself is fairly easy to do, just some half square triangles and some solids. And then of course we have our little stem piece, which was fun to make. And then we're going to move over to our Scrappy Heart block. That one, again, you could make so many different colors, so many options with that. Then we move over to our Ribbon Star block. I really like this one. It's just, you know, when you're cutting the ribbons, or when you make a bow or whatever and you cut the ribbons and you cut that little triangle into the hangy down part. I really like that one. And then of course we move over to our Pinwheel block. I love how it just pops, you know, up against that red. It just kind of makes it look 3D. It's very cool. And then we will move over to the Star of Virginia block. Again, a great block that you can put a center fabric in to focus on that. You know, I've seen that you can take photographs and put them onto material, and then you could use that on the center of your square. That'd be very cool. And last but not least, we have our Monkey Wrench, or the Snail's Trail, that has other names as well. But I love how it just kind of creates that circle effect. Very, very cool. So again, here's all our blocks. I'm not quite sure what I'm going to do with these yet. I may put them into a small quilt, like a lap blanket. You could do single side, double side. You could take and put borders around each of these and put them together that way to bulk it out a bit more. You could make pillow cushion covers out of these. You could do baby quilts out of these. You could just anything that your mind will allow you to. You could put a bunch of these together and make a table runner. You could make like a wall hanging. Hi, Tux. Can you see my Tux? Hi. You could, what else could you do? There's so many different things. Actually, you could use some of these for tote bags, right? Yeah, you could make a tote bag. You could use these as like a zipper bag. You could make them into like a little pouch. It'd be cool. You could use it for a makeup bag or something like that, right? So there's lots of different things that you can do with these, absolutely. Besides just putting them into a quilt, you can do that as well. Into a lap blanket, I don't think you could get a queen or anything, but you could definitely, you know, border them out and just add until you get it big enough. Quite often that's how I will make a quilt instead of having it all planned out, especially when it's random like this. So again, thank you for joining me today. I really appreciate it. If you enjoyed this type of content, please give it a thumbs up, consider subscribing to my channel, and click on the bell to receive notification every time I upload a new video. Thank you again for joining me, and happy crafting.